So the Utah Jazz recently just re-signed, you would say their second best player, Rudy Gobert, to a massive extension worth over $40 million a year. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to a Utah Jazz rebuild. I believe this will be my first 2K21 Jazz rebuild. Also, this video is sponsored by Thrustmaster, so we're going to be using a hand cam once again for today's video. I am rocking the all green on this one with the green sticks and the green D-pad. I showcased their new eSwap Pro controller in my hardest rebuilding challenge the other day. So back to Rudy Gobert, the Jazz were in such a hard situation because Rudy Gobert is definitely not worth the highest paid big man in the league salary. But you have to remember, you're Utah, you're not one of the biggest free agency destinations. You're not in LA, I'll say New York, but maybe for Brooklyn because they're the more recent team that's gotten actually big stars. You're not like a Houston, a Miami, one of these teams that have always gotten kind of big stars in the past. So they have to kind of take care of their own and bring back some of their players that are good because they might not get better players on the market, even though if they're overpaying them. Because is Rudy Gobert overpaid? Yeah, probably. Is he deserving of that much money? I mean, he's won 2 Defensive Player of the Year, so sure, he should get paid. But does this limit the Jazz going forward? We're going to have to wait and see. Now, in 2K, you can't actually give somebody $40 million a year, so we had to give him the most. It would allow me $32.7 million. Also, as I'm recording this, so many 2017 rookies just signed their rookie extension, like Derek White, OG Anunoby, Markelle Fultz, Luke Kennard, Kyle Kuzma. Some notables didn't, like Larry Markkinen, like John Collins. Jonathan Isaac did get paid as well. No Frank Ntilikina or Dennis Smith Jr. not like I would expect them to. But let's get here into the Jazz rebuild. And this is the rotation I came up with. It is going to be a 10-man rotation. Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Ingles, Bojan, and Gobert. Pretty much the starting 5 you would expect, with a bench of Jordan Clarkson, Royce O'Neal, Derek Favors, Georges Niang, the minivan, and Udoka Azubuike. Now, I do think the Jazz didn't really have that good of an offseason. I thought they could have maybe added some more scoring to their bench. Getting Derek Favors, I think, is definitely an upgrade over Tony Bradley, who they had at backup center last year, but then why'd you draft Udoka Azubuike? I don't know. There's some other guys that were on the board that they could have taken, like a Jaden McDaniels, a Tyler Bay, a Tyrell Terry even. I don't know. Just one of those guys I think I would have preferred over this team. So we're probably going to make the playoffs, as we should. We do have our first round pick this year in the 2021 draft, but in 2022, it will be going to the Grizzlies. So unfortunately, we will not have that. And we're coming in at number 11 in the power rankings under Quinn Snyder. He is defense, right? Yeah, so it's 3.5 stars. Everybody is solid with it besides Bojan. Nothing is 4 stars, so we can stick with that and we'll simulate the season. Also, just want to mention that I've been using this Thrustmaster controller for 2K when I've been playing kind of online games and playing with my friends, and I actually love it. Also, I've been playing Call of Duty a lot with it, and I was always a default guy, but then I kind of switched to tactical, and I actually really like it on this controller. Like, I probably have one of my highest KDs I've ever had in Black Ops Cold War. I'm at like a 1.81 right now, which is probably not that good maybe in your minds, but to me, that's pretty solid. So I think I gotta give some props and kind of some credit to this controller because I really like it in first-person shooter games, as well as playing in 2K itself. I feel like kind of the shooting's a little bit better, and I have been using it in my OKC Thunder franchise as well when I've been in the games. I do like it, and maybe that's why I've been getting better, because if you watch some of my first couple games against like the Pelicans or kind of the Wizards, or when we lost against the Pacers, I didn't play all that well. Like, I was alright, but there were some bad quarters. But, like, I don't know. Now I feel like I've gotten a lot better at the game with the Thrustmaster controller. The link to this controller will be in the description. I definitely recommend checking it out. So, Mike Conley wants an extension. He actually hasn't been that bad this year. And I was going to mention, I hope he does have a bounce back year this year. Because, you know, we have Donovan Mitchell, right? Who is getting paid big bucks. Now Rudy Gobert is getting paid big bucks. Bojan Bogdanovic is under contract for how many more years? 2 more after this year. Like, we are so far up against the cap. Like, we're just not able to do much. I mean, can we get Conley to, like, a 1-year extension? How much does he want? 11 mil. Honestly, I'm going to give him a 1-year extension. Yeah, I think that's a smart move to do. He's having a solid year. We are 20-21 now. There is a chance, I think, in real life where the Jazz won't make the playoffs. If I had to bet money, I would say they would make the playoffs. I think they'll definitely be in the play-in tournament, obviously. And I think they will end up playing in April after the play-in tournament as a top 8 seed in the Western Conference. But is there a chance if there's a Mitchell or Gobert injury? I would say mainly on Mitchell or even Bojan. Could they not make it? Yeah, the West is that talented where I think there is a shot they couldn't make the playoffs in 2021. But if I had to bet my money, I would say they would. But I'm not too surprised. I mean, I'm a little surprised we're under 500. And let's see if we'll end up making the playoffs here. So we didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, my hand cam might be in the way, but we ended up as the 12th seed in the Western Conference. Okay, you know what? I know 2K isn't the biggest fan of the Jazz, which now this kind of scares me a little bit when we're actually really good and we're going to try to win a championship and we're going to probably just end up losing in round 1 every time. But you know what? We will get a good draft pick, which is actually pretty huge for a team that isn't going to have much cap space. We don't have any really huge young trade assets, and we don't have our first round pick next year. So, honestly, not the end of the world. We're projected to have the 9th pick. Oh boy, that's actually going to be huge for us. Okay, honestly, I'm not too upset that we weren't that good this year, as Donovan Mitchell was a star, as we expected. Career high in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, points per game. Wow, he had a career year. Bojan was pretty good. Honestly, he was really good. We might look to trade him as well. We might. I'm going to think about that. Jordan Clarkson was a great 6th man for us, kind of as expected. I wouldn't say great. His efficiency wasn't actually all that good. Mike Conley, we gave him a year extension. He shot well from 3, from the line, got his assists, his rebounds, his points. I mean, his field goal percentage wasn't great, but you know what? I don't mind giving him a 1-year extension. Rudy Gobert, 11 points, 13.5 rebounds, 2.5 blocks. We know he's one of the better defensive players in the game, and in real life. Joe Ingles is somebody, I mean, he will have an expiring contract. We could look to move him as well and expiring. I know Utah loves him, but we might need to do stuff that's betterment of the team, not kind of who we're more attached to. Udoka Azubuike was all right. I mean, 6 points, 3 rebounds. I mean, in 11 minutes, that's not bad whatsoever. Derek Favors was okay. I mean, he's under contract. Could we trade him? I mean, there's a chance we could trade Ingles. We could trade Favors. We could trade Bogdanovic. Georges Niang was actually not too bad. But Royce O'Neal, another player that kind of underperformed. Could we trade him? Possibly. So if we take a look at the team stats on the season, I just want to see where our offensive is at. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be top 15. Yeah. We were the 19th offense in the league. Did we have a good defense? We did not actually. Interesting. I thought we would be more like of the better defensive teams. Like even seeing the Pacers here is pretty surprising. Like the Knicks were better on the defensive side, or even the Bulls. Okay, and the Thunder I saw as well. I just thought with Conley, with Ingles, with Gobert, with Mitchell, we wouldn't be that bad on defense. As the Mavericks win the 2021 finals, Luka is your finals MVP. So we are going to have the 10th projected pick. Oh, okay. I thought we would be at 9. Because that's a whole 3% difference. I would have liked that a lot. So I'm expecting not to be lucky. Just don't drop me to 11. That would be pretty bad. Okay, we stay at 10. Not the end of the world. I think there could be somebody there at pick 10. Like, if we look at the mock draft, like, somebody that I think could fall to me, like, if Jalen Johnson could fall to me, I wouldn't mind an upgrade either at point guard or at small forward. So let me actually just check out the mock draft. So, Draft Express thinks that Isaiah Jackson will be there. I wouldn't really want Isaiah Jackson, but if there's a chance we can get, I mean, either Josh Christopher, Zaire Williams, Scotty Barnes, one of those guys would be pretty nice. And 2K is projecting us to take James Bouknight. Honestly, like Greg Brown as well, and then we could move Bojan to a small forward where he doesn't change an overall. But do I want to trade one of the 3 of Bojan, Ingles, or Derek Favors? I don't think I'm going to actually move Derek Favors. I think I'm just going to change him to a power forward. Okay, so I'm going to trade Royce O'Neal to the Milwaukee Bucks for their 22nd pick in the draft. I believe that, I don't know if that's supposed to go to the Pelicans, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is because this is 2K and they don't decide to update the picks. But a late first round pick for Royce O'Neal. I think I'll take that. It clears up a little bit of money. We're going to keep Quinn Snyder. I do want to pick up a new trainer in Randy Martin. And then we could look, you know what, we'll keep Dell Demps, the former Pelicans GM, and Alex Jensen as our assistant coaches. We'll keep, obviously, like I said, Quinn Snyder. And our CFO has pretty good ratings. Or no, Isaiah Washington's all right. So we get Randy Martin. We do not get Eli Best, but let's hope he accepts this deal, and he does. So let's go to the draft. I think I'm going to keep Ingles for now. I wouldn't mind giving Elijah Hughes some minutes next year as well. So like at the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have 2 first round picks here. So we might end up making another trade. Honestly, I might trade Joe Ingles. I am leaning towards that. Or Bojan. Let me see what Bojan's value is at. Actually, I might only trade Bojan if we end up with a good defense or a power forward replacement. I mean, we could put Derek Favors there. And draft a small forward or just take Greg Brown. It's just I kind of want to capitalize on his really good year because he is 32 years old. So I want to see if they would give me pick 14, the Suns, and their 2024 unprotected first. Bojan could be a nice power forward next to DeAndre Ayton with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, etc. Let's see if they would accept this trade. They a counter offer. I'm gonna give them my 2023 second. Yeah. Getting 2 first-round picks for Bojan Bogdanovic, I think we have to do that. I know I'm like kind of blowing up this team a little bit, trading Royce O'Neal and Bojan, but I think it'll be better for us in the long term. So I am not going to I'm going to be confident with that trade. And now we have 2 lottery picks at 10 and at 14, and then we have 22 from the Milwaukee Bucks. So if we look who already went at pick 10, Suggs went, BJ Boston, Kuminga, I would have loved him. Oh, Jalen Johnson, one of these guys I was praying fell to me. Did Greg Brown fall? No, he goes 8, unfortunately, and Isaiah Jackson goes 9. So at pick 10, I do like Zaire Williams. I think I do. He could be our small forward for the future. And I think I'm going to take him without hesitation. Yeah, we're going to go Zaire Williams out of Stanford. I don't know if that's where he's committed to in real life. Yeah, so he actually did sign with Stanford, or committed to Stanford, and he plays at Sierra Canyon. I feel like I knew that, but I don't know. So, Dash Sheen Nix, I believe it's Dash Sheen. I call him Dash Shin, but it's Dash Sheen. Somebody corrected me in the comments. Is available at 14 with Brian Antoine, James Buchanan, Josh Christopher, the 3 shooting guards. I mean, we did have Jordan Clarkson and Donovan Mitchell, obviously, so we didn't really need a 2. So, honestly, I might go after Dash Sheen Nix here. Yeah, we're going to go after him. Hopefully groom him to be our point guard for the future next to Donovan Mitchell after Mike Conley either takes a backup role next year, or, I mean, he probably will start for us this year. I mean, next year in 2023, or if we just let him walk in free agency next year. Yeah, so we just made a bunch of moves. We added 3 first-round picks, and we got Mac Watson at pick 59 out of Texas. I don't know if that's a real player or auto-generated, but Scotty Lewis, Dash Sheen Nix, and Zaire Williams, I want to make sure they all play next year. Mione, we could bring back, sure, but this means I'm probably not going to bring back the minivan. I don't really think we need Georges Niang. Now, looking at the team going into free agency, let me just make sure we have no top-tier free agents. Yeah, the minivan. As much as I would like to bring him back, I'm not going to. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to be 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. An 11-man rotation might be a little ridiculous. Maybe Scotty Lewis won't play for us next year, but he'll play once kind of Ingles leaves next year. So I'm not going to really do much in free agency. We do have a mid-level exception, but I'm not going to spend it. Let's go to player progression. So player progression, Mitchell's up to a 91. Even Derek Favors, because they changed him to power forward, he's up to an 82. Joe Ingles is down to a 76. Honestly, he might not play a lot of minutes for us this year. I mean, he is a good defender and 3-point shooter still, but I kind of want to give some minutes to the young guys. So training camps, we will have 3 of these. I do want to send Zaire Williams, our 10th overall pick to untapped potential. Honestly, I might send... No, I want to send Udoka Azubuike there as well. And then I'm going to send probably Dash Sheen Nix also to untapped potential. Alright, so yeah, we're going to roll with an 11-man rotation this year. So the starting 5 will be a little bit different than last year. It'll be the same backcourt, but instead of Ingles, we'll have Zaire Williams at the 3. And instead of Bojan, we'll have Derek Favors at the 4, Gobert still at the 5, and the bench is going to look a little bit different. Jordan Clarkson still the 6th man. We have Udoka Azubuike as the 7th man, Dash Sheen Nix as the 8th man, Joe Ingles 9th, and then Scotty Lewis 10th. And Elijah Hughes is also getting 10 minutes tonight. So I want to see how all these guys can do, evaluate the young guys, see who we want to bring back going forward. Says the proficiencies, 3.5-star defense. That might change next year. Not be defense to maybe balanced or pace and space or 7 seconds or less. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. We are the 18th in the power rankings, and let's hope that we can make the playoffs for the first time in this video. So we ended up as the 2 seed in the power rankings and a 2 seed in the conference. So I don't know, maybe playing Zaire Williams was huge for us this year, or just maybe having a bunch of young guys on the bench, but I did not expect us to go from what, like the 12th or 13th seed we were last year, I think the 12th seed, to the 2 seed. In 1 year. 2K. You're making no sense. We do get Zaire Williams on our rookie second team. Taking on Phoenix in round 1. Go figure. Bojan Bogdanovic. Did they keep Chris Paul? They did. So they have Chris Paul, Devin Booker. How much did they pay Chris Paul a year? I'm curious. So, or no, he just opted into his $44 million option. Okay. Booker, Mikal Bridges. Oh, they're not even starting him. He's their 6th man. Okay, I guess that is a pretty good 6th man. And they're starting Jalen Smith over him. Aiden, Cam Johnson, Kuzma, Mo Wagner, and Dario Saric. So Donovan Mitchell is a superstar. 27.5 points, 5 assists, 3.5 rebounds, 56 from the field, 46 from 3, and 86 from the line. Zaire Williams, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 35 from 3. Jordan Clarkson, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 36 from 3. Mike Conley, 12 points, 38 from 3, 5 assists. He was open to re-signing with us for about $11 million a year, but it wanted me to give him a 2-year extension. So I was like, you know what, I'll just reassess it in the offseason. Gobert, 11.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, 2 blocks, 59% from the field, and $40 million a year. Udoka Azubuike, 9.8 points, 6.9 rebounds, 55% from the field. Dash Sheen Nix, 7.3 points, 2.5 assists, 31 from 3. Not great as a rookie, but he will be our starting point guard next year. Elijah Hughes, 41 from 3. Honestly, wasn't too bad. Don't tell me, oh, he's a free agent, isn't he? Oh, no, he has a team option. Sweet. So he will be in our rotation next year. Derek Favors will be gone, probably, or maybe we'll re-sign him, but I wish I had my first round pick because I'm going to want to maybe draft his replacement, but we'll see what happens there. Scotty Lewis, 5.7 points, 34 from 3, 46 from the field, and Joe Ingles might have spent his last year in Utah. So Zaire was our second highest scorer, and he was efficient. So I am confident that we can beat the Phoenix Suns and win a playoff series, as we are up 3-1 and we win in 5. And now we're taking on the Spurs. Actually, I do want to see the playoff stats of that series, as Mitchell is literally carrying us right now. Oh my god, look at that efficiency. A true shooting of 76%. Absurd stuff. I don't really think we can play Udoka Azubuike at power forward. I was like, oh, could I do that? I'm sure he would be a high overall if I move him to power forward, but boy, with that 3-point shooting in the front court, that would probably not work. I mean, in 2K it might work. Spurs, did they add like a Giannis? No, but they do have a Greg Brown, who is phenomenal as a rookie. They have Josh Richardson, Montrezl Harrell, Keldon Johnson, Luke Kennard, and Lonnie Walker. So can we beat the Spurs here? We cannot. They beat us in 7 and pull off the upset. They beat us by 19 points in Game 7. So Mitchell averaged about 30 points in the playoffs. The next highest person on the team was like 12. Jesus. It was, let's see. It was Rudy Gobert at 12.7. Okay. All right. I'm going to need a big step next year from either Zion Williams or somebody else, as the Pelicans win it all. They beat the Raptors in 7. You know what? Yeah, we're going to increase the salary cap by $5 million. The TV deal's got to go up. The NBA salary cap has been going up each year. Obviously, COVID was a different story, but besides COVID, it kept going up. So, yeah, why not? I don't think we're going to have our first round pick in this draft. I believe it will be going to Memphis, and that is true at pick 27. We do not have any first round picks in the draft. I was like, did I make a trade? No, I think we have the Suns pick next year. Yeah, so we have this. Oh, no, it's in 2 years from now. Okay. So I'm going to keep Quinn Snyder. We might change his system, though, and we'll keep everybody else. We can't get Jordan Malone. That's fine. Can we get like a Noah Vincent? We can. So it's NBA draft time, and do I want to make a trade with any of these guys? No. I just want to see hypothetically like what Rudy Gobert can get me. I'm not trading Rudy Gobert. I'm going to try to win a championship with him, but Paul George would be interesting. Him and Mitchell as your wing duo, that would be pretty sweet. John Collins, and then have Collins and Azubuike, that would also be nice. But no, we're going to try to win it with the team we got. Or I didn't really mean it like that. Just I want to keep Gobert because he was the reason, him signing that extension was the reason I did this video. So I would like to win a championship with Rudy. Derek Favors opts out. Okay, so does he want more than $10 million a year? Interesting. So if we go to free agency, like before we do that, I want to see the team. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so our 9th guy could just be a power forward. And we can afford an Aaron Gordon? Oh, B! Oh my god, yes! We actually have like 20 million cap space. Yes, Aaron Gordon. No, Aaron Gordon. Oh my god, that would actually be massive. We could also go after a Drew Holiday. I mean, if Drew Holiday was as good at 2K as he is in real life, yeah, I would do that, but he's just not, so I'm not signing him. Oubre as well, okay, but no. Aaron Gordon would actually be huge, huge. So please tell me we get him. Come on, let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. That is a huge pickup. I would probably prefer Aaron Gordon on this team, maybe than Bojan Bogdanovic, or it's very close. But then we ended up with pick 14. That gave me Dashing Knicks. So we have 9 guys. Let's see how we can do next year. I'm excited. We were the 2 seed. Unfortunately, we did lose in 7 in round 2. But I think this team is good enough to probably go pretty far in the Western Conference. Everybody went up. Everybody did. I'm actually excited to see Elijah Hughes next year because his per 36 would have been pretty good. So he scored a lot in the minutes he played. Like 7 points in 10 minutes. It's pretty good. So training camps, we will have 3 of these. So I want to send Dashing next there because he's going to be our starting point guard. I also want to send, I think, Elijah Hughes because I think he'll be pretty good. And then I also want to send Zion Williams to on top of Techo, who's up to an 85 overall. So here is going to be the starting 5. Dashing Knicks, Donovan Mitchell, Zion Williams, Aaron Gordon, and Rudy Gobert. And then the bench will be Jordan Clarkson, Elijah Hughes, Scotty Lewis, and Udoka Azubuike, all playing pretty much similar minutes. System efficiency. Do we want to change it from defense? Yeah, I think we're gonna. So we are gonna change it. Nothing is 4 stars. So I'm just gonna change Quinn Snyder's preference to balanced. And then the power rankings, we're coming in at number 2. Yeah, I'm hoping we're pretty good this year. And we finished the season as the 1 seed in the Western Conference. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we don't get Coach of the Year. Damn, that is unfortunate. Maybe Donovan Mitchell finally got an All-NBA first team. Or I meant an All-NBA team, probably not first team, as you got the triple L's there, Luka, LaMelo, LeBron. That would be Bleacher Report's dream. I'll tell you that. Put Zion there, and then who would be the last person? I don't know. I don't know who the 5th guy would be. I guess, I don't know. Probably not Lonzo. I'm just trying to think who Bleacher Report would love to have on that team. And then 3rd team, damn, no Donovan. I feel like Rudy Gobert also didn't get like an all-defensive team in this video, which is interesting. So we are the 1 seed taking on the team that beat us last year. Let's go. We have a chance to get revenge on the Spurs, who have plenty of big men, with Whiteside, DeMarcus Cousins, and who was the last one? Montrezl Harrell. Yeah, they have a lot of big men. So we could check out that we ended up going, we went 54-28, and that was the 1 seed? Damn, I still don't know how we didn't get Coach of the Year, but I guess that went to, oh, that went to Van Gundy, okay. But All right, no 60-win teams, no even 55-plus win teams in the NBA this year. Donovan Mitchell led the team in scoring 24 points. Oh my god, his efficiency was so good. Aaron Gordon, 16 points, 8.5 rebounds, 46 on the field. I wish he was a little bit better from 3 and from the line as well. Dashing next, 5 assists, 15.5 points, 42 from 3. Yeah, a lot better than his rookie year. Zaire Williams, about 15 points, 6 rebounds. Ooh. His efficiency, not too good. Jordan Clarkson and Elijah Hughes both had above 10 points off the bench. Clarkson shot 35 from 3. Elijah Hughes, 37 from 3. Scotty Lewis, about 9.5 points, 2.7 rebounds. And Rudy Gobert, the $40 million man, 9 points, 12.5 rebounds, a block and a half. Only a block and a half. Wow, that's been dropping off from the 2s. And then there's Udoka Azubuike, who would be really good in per 36 because everybody from the 2020 class seems like they'd be so good. So, you know what? Let's just get into this playoff series against the San Antonio Spurs. We lost game 1. We're up 3-1. We end up winning in 6. Okay, so we do get revenge on the Spurs for beating us last year, as Elijah Hughes emerged as the second guy. Honestly, Zaire Williams, I mean, he's good, but do I kind of want to give the former Orange, that sounds weird, the starting small forward spot? You know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to give Zaire Williams like 25 minutes, swap him with Hughes, and then Hughes is going to, Williams will be the 6th man, and Hughes will get 27 tonight. If you're going to step up in the playoffs, hey, you're going to be in the starting rotation. That's how we go about this. So, taking on the Suns, who still have Bojan, who was actually great in round 1 for them. They're starting Jalen Smith, KCP, Booker, and Chris Paul. Good team. Probably on paper a better team than us. But we are up 2-0. We're up 2-1. Just go up 3-1. Oh, boy. Don't go down 3-2. Come on. Just win in 6. Win in 6. Let's go. We're taking on the Pelicans. It'll be tough, but let's see. How is Elijah Hughes doing? Honestly, he's been good. He's been good. Dashing next has also been pretty good for us in the playoffs. And Aaron Gordon, not been the best. Not been the best. How's Rudy doing? Rudy! 7.5 points, okay. Down in blocks, down in rebounds. Oh boy. So now we're taking on the Pelicans, who are so good in the sim. They got Kemba Walker, Ingram, Zion, Josh Christopher. Oh boy. Jackson Hayes has been pretty good. Kyra Lewis, Kelly Oubre, Steven Adams, Daniel Tice, and nah. We're screwed. We're not beating them. We are so not beating them. They beat us by 14. Oh, that team is just too good. Hey, we end up winning game 2 by 9 points. Mitchell drops 26. Okay. Can we maybe take a 2-1 lead? Let's go! I did not think we could do that. Scotty Lewis 22. Knicks 20. Mitchell 20. Zaire 17. Go up 3-1. Oh, okay. Okay. We ended up losing by 19 points, but we're going to win game 5. Right? Yes. 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 We beat him by 19. Scotty Lewis. Maybe he should be getting more minutes. Okay. How's Elijah doing? A little bit off. You know what? We're playing the hot hand. Scotty Lewis, welcome to the starting 5. Yeah, we're going to do this. And then Scotty Lewis is going to get 26 minutes a night. So we got a game 6 here. Please, please. Oh, no. We lose by 15. How did Scotty... Oh, my God. Scotty didn't do much in this game. Okay. Let's just go game 7. Please win this. Please win this at home. Not a good first quarter, but a great second quarter. A great third quarter. Okay, we're up by 11. Under 8 minutes to go. Don't blow this. Up by 14. Oh, my God. We're winning. Let's go. Let's go. We win game 7 by 17 points. Knicks and Gordon with 22. Elijah Hughes with 15. Gobert with a double-double. Let's go. We're in the finals taking on the Orlando Magic, who have Fultz, Adrian Griffin, Isaac, Bamba, Vucevic, Allen, Cole, Anthony Fournier, and Terrence Shannon, and a lot of guys that are currently on their team in real life still. Here we go. Game 1 against the Magic. We pick up the victory. Let's go. We end up winning by 42 points. Mitchell drops 30. All right. Can we get a game 2 victory? We cannot. They beat us by 10. All right. So we split the games at home. Cole Anthony killing it in the playoffs. I'm very excited for my Magic rebuild because of Cole Anthony, but it's going to be weird with the Fultz extension. We would have to figure out what we want to do, but hey, that's another video for another day. Scotty Lewis drops 19 here in game 3. We take a 3-1 lead. We won by 17. Aaron Gordon with a great game. Elijah Hughes drops 24, and then can we win game 5 and just, you know, end this series right here. We don't need to drag it out, and we're going to do just that. We are going to win this series. Let's go. So who's the team that's in right now? I kind of want to have, like, some of the new guys, like Scotty Lewis. We'll have in, is Gobert currently in? Gobert is in. Aaron Gordon, we don't really need him in. Okay, I'm about to give up 3 buckets while trying to do these substitutions. And Mitchell, honestly, we're going to take out Donovan Mitchell and put in Dash and Nick. So, Elijah Hughes, I didn't think I was going to use him a lot today. I thought maybe his contract would have just ran up. He's got 20 points in this game, and we would have just not used him that much. As we're going to just, oh my God, look at that bar. That was so easy. Oh my god, look at that jumper. And he's got B plus perimeter D. What a beast. All right, Rudy Gobert guarded by Mo Bamba, or vice versa than that. All right, Fultz guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell only had 9 points, and we scored 128. Okay, so the young guys were stepping up, like Elijah Hughes having 23 points. I don't know who any other of these guys had. Aaron Gordon had, what does that say? 15? Yeah, and then like Clarkson or Gobert didn't have that much. All right, Elijah Hughes, let's see what he can do. Ooh, step back, pull up. No way he hits that. Oh, that would have been nice. All right, so Zaire Williams had 12 points in this game. Scotty Lewis had 18. And then how much did Knicks have? Knicks had 20 and 10. Dash and Knicks. All right, let's go. Scotty Lewis, let's see what you can do. Get over here. Actually, does Scotty Lewis, he does run a floppy. Let's get him open. Come on. The former Gator. Let's see. Come on. Somebody give him a screen. Scotty Lewis, where are you at? Okay, the double screen. Oh, there we go. Money. Oh, not a good take. Okay, there we go. We get the rebound, though. What am I doing? So we do win the 2023 NBA Finals, and Donovan Mitchell is your Finals MVP. That's what I'm talking about. I thought this rebuild would have been a little bit tough, but I think we kind of aced this draft and getting nice complementary pieces around Donovan Mitchell. So yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching, and thank you again to Thrustmaster for sponsoring today's video. Once again, I do recommend their new eSwap Pro controller. It's really cool as you get buttons on the back that you can kind of use maybe as a shooting button in either a shooter game or even in 2K or a passing button, whatever you prefer. You can kind of customize the pieces and take them out and like have different colors on them, which I think is pretty dope. Even like the D-pad you could take out as well, and you can have this like all blue, or if your favorite color is like yellow or red, you can kind of take that out as well. And even like the side pieces you could do the triggers as also. Like, it's fully customizable, which I actually think is pretty dope. I'm surprised like the Xbox or like PlayStation controllers like that aren't like that already. Their link will be in the description below. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.